Hey, it's around here. Wanted to do a quick live on YouTube to answer a few frequently asked questions that I've received regarding the challenge. This is the first time me running a challenge like this, where I'm literally going to be doing what I always do one-on-one, but I'm going to be doing it in a group format live on YouTube. So this is going to be really different. I don't know. I've not seen anybody really do something like that, but it's going to be exciting because what you're going to see is exactly what I do when I do one-on-one sessions. So typically people pay me $330 for one session, $550 for two sessions, $990 for four sessions. This is US dollars. And I literally build people's websites on Zoom while they're watching so they can, number one, collaborate with me, learn how to do it themselves, learn how to manage it on their own and stuff like that. I'm going to do this live with a group, streamed, publicly available. And I'm just going to literally be doing a marathon of landing pages being done. Now, I'm going to be focusing on System.io. I also have a few Zenler projects, so that's the two main ones. If somebody uses Kajabi, I'll definitely do them as well. There's not going to be any other tools I'm going to use, so just System, Zenler, Kajabi, those are the main ones I'm going to use. I'm familiar with them. I know them extremely well, and they're just, I know I can get it done and be really effective with it. Now, there's a few frequently asked questions that I've received, and I wanted to make sure that I answer those. Number one, I received a few DMs, direct messages from people either on Instagram or Messenger, asking about the $97 offer that I did. So basically, I did offer for $97 to join the challenge where I build it for you. I'm happy to do that for those that still want to join in. Simply because I've had a few people actually buy, but then realize something come up and time-wise, they're actually not available to join live during the challenge. So they'll have to be at the next challenge. So there is some spots available because of that. So if you do want to sign up for the paid challenge, which the paid challenge is done for you, right? Like me and my team will literally do the work for you for $97. Okay. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll give you the coupon code. Okay. Now, if you aren't paying, you're doing it DIY, it's totally fine. Realize that you can actually do the challenge totally free. You don't have to pay a cent. You're going to get a checklist. You're going to get all the video tutorials. You're going to get the recordings of this live, of this challenge, all of that stuff. It will remain live on YouTube. The replays will remain on YouTube. It's all going to be there. It's not going anywhere. And my goal is just to test out this strategy, basically see how that goes and build as many landing pages as I can. Those that pay for the challenge are the done for you people. So basically DIY is free, done for you is paid. Either one of them is totally fine. You can go to landingpagechallenge.com and get the checklist. So that's going to be available. If you don't know what a lead magnet funnel is, you can see right there in the picture. This is what it looks like. You want to study this little chart. This chart is actually going to explain to you what it is that we're building. Okay, so if you're just getting started, that's what we're building. We're building a way for you to start building an email list. So this is applicable for service providers, coaches, membership site owners, course creators, anybody that wants to start an online business. Basically, you definitely want to build an email list. The next FAQ that I received is, what do you need to have prepared? So I've already recorded a YouTube video and I posted it. And I will leave a link also in the comments section. But basically, it's training number one. Realize that the challenge, I'm not going to focus on teaching you in the challenge, like doing some PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to be bringing somebody in and building a landing page. And when that's done, I will do the next one and the next one and the next one. The training I want you to do outside of the live stream. I don't want you to come and expect some magical training. No, I've recorded the videos and the content in advance so you can spend time doing as part of the challenge. That's what makes it a challenge, not a course. Okay. So, and I challenge you, if you haven't done all the training, that you do that before the challenge starts. So then during the challenge, when I'm building, you can follow what I'm doing and do your own preparation as well. Okay. So that's what's really important. And then you could DIY while I'm doing it as well. Okay. So that's, the training is already available. It's already live on YouTube. You can already access it. You can grab the checklist. It's already there. In the checklist, it literally covers everything. Okay. So everything from how to style a button, how to trigger an email sequence, how to create a lead magnet. What is a lead magnet? What do you write in one? How do you create one? How do you connect it? How do you connect a domain name? How do you create a custom email address? How do you connect all the pieces? What do you write in the title? What do you write in the email sequence? Templates for all of that. Everything is in the checklist, totally free, okay? So it's all available. The next question I got is if somebody wants to join while the challenge is happening, and like if they're seeing my stuff and they're like, Eran, could you just do it for me as well and get added? Yes, I'm happy to do that. You'll still be able to pay and join depending on how much my availability is, because I already have, I think I've got 6 or 8, maybe 8 people that are lined up for me to build their landing page, basically. So, and also the fact that I've got 8 people lined up doesn't mean anything, because I don't know if they're going to come prepared. I've given them everything to come prepared, but we'll see. I'm obviously hoping, and I've done a good enough job for them to understand what I need. If they come prepared, then we're going to crush it and get it all done. But there might be some spots left for sure. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to happen. So definitely, do join in. It's not like going to be like, oh, you missed out or anything like that. My goal is literally like my goal is to literally hammer out as many landing pages as possible. Okay. Now, schedule wise, there is 3 sessions. One of them is 5 a.m. US Eastern, then 3 p.m. Eastern, and then 7 p.m. Eastern. That's on Saturday. Now, these are to accommodate different time zones. This is what people's schedules were available as well. So like the first session is 1 from Taiwan, 1 from the UK, and 1 from Netherlands. So I've got 3 different time zones I'm accommodating for in session number 1. The other sessions are mostly US, and I think 1 from Australia as well. So depending on where you're from, tune in the one you want. It's all going to be the same. I'm going to be building people's landing pages. It's just going to be somebody new, right? It's going to be System or Zenler. So that's going to be, those are the time zones. And then the next day, Sunday, I haven't scheduled anything because I don't know who's going to show up. I don't know. I don't know enough about it, but it might just be exactly the same time. So we'll see how day 1 goes, and then I'll just schedule more, because if more people are going to pay, I'll just schedule more sessions, basically. So that's kind of the idea. I had another question. If you're not using System, Zenler, or Kajabi, are you going to benefit from the challenge? Yes, you will benefit from joining the challenge DIY, downloading the checklist. Please do not pay if you're not using those 3, because I'm not going to do the work for you, because I know that I know how to do it in other tools, but it's going to be way slower, and I don't want to do it live that way. It's just going to be slower. I'd rather focus on the ones that I'm freaking good at, and I'm really good at those 3 tools. Okay, I can do it really efficiently and so on. So those are the main questions that I received. If you have any other questions, you're welcome to leave a comment, and I'll answer you separately in the comment as well. Yeah, so that's about it. Oh, the other question I received was, are members, DCT members, going to get it free? So the challenge is free. The done for you is not free. Okay, the done for you is paid. Now, let's just assume for a moment that I have time and there's a DCT member that has been in the membership for a while. I will make exceptions for DCT members. I will absolutely just build their funnel. If they're there, they're ready. I will absolutely just do it as part of the membership, because you're there, you're live, and you're ready. So that just depends. I'm not promising that, but if members are there, I'll happily do that, because obviously they're in my membership. So I want to obviously support them. Another question. I had a couple of people who bought the summit tickets, basically. So the summit ticket, there is, I think 2 people that paid for the summit, and basically instead of, anyway, we made some arrangement basically, but I'm going to compensate them for the summit payment instead and do the challenge, basically. So that was something like that. So if you actually paid for the summit, and I'm talking about the VIP ticket, the 147, right? Not the 27, the 147, then definitely I will be, if you want, I'll definitely build it out for you. Another question I received, I just remembered, landing page. So the VIP ticket for the summit included 7 courses: pretty links in a day, text automations in a day, lead magnet in a day, email sequence in a day, simple booklet, flip ebook in a day, landing page in a day, thank you page in a day. So the thank you page and landing page in a day, those courses were not released. And the reason they weren't released is because when I had the stuff ready, I didn't feel good about publishing the course as it was. That's why I decided to do the challenge. I felt that doing the challenge is going to be way better value than just a course. And that's one of the reasons you didn't get access to those 2 courses yet, because I wanted to do it with the challenge. So those videos from the challenge are going to be included also as part of the course. So if you paid for a VIP ticket summit, definitely let me know so you can join in, and then I'll build your landing page as well. That's about it. That's my main questions that I received. I don't think I missed anybody. But yeah, I look forward to seeing everybody there. It's going to be freaking awesome. And yeah, first session is going to be 2 hours, just so you know, just because yeah, it's going to be 2 hours. The later sessions, it will be as long as people are there. Like if I'm going to stay up all night and get it done, I'll build like freaking 20 landing pages. I'll do that. I have a little bit of a limitation on session number 1. So it's going to be 12 in the afternoon for me, and I only have time until 2. So 12 till 2, my time in Israel, I'll do it. And the later sessions, which is going to start at, I think, 9 p.m. my time in Israel, I'm just going to hammer it for as long as I can. So feel free to join me in the evening, my time. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Thanks a lot. Looking forward to speaking to you soon, and see you in the challenge.